Welcome to another episode of the What's Interrupting Your Life podcast. And we are your host. I'm Hazel, and
I'm
this is
Catalina.
Yay! Welcome. Today is all about bringing the sexy back and
Woo
being
woo!
sexy in your skin.
Yes, very exciting.
Yes. So, one of the many things that brings Kat and I together and makes us have so much synergy with each other is we both had this experience of taking boudoir pictures. So, Kat, do you want to take it away and explain what are boudoir pictures and what is that exactly?
So, boudoir photography is something that's been going on for a long time. I can't quote the dates for you, but y'all can look it up. It's just a moment of loving yourself as a woman, allowing someone to take beautiful pictures of you with good taste or not, whatever is your taste. It's up to you because what makes you happy is what matters. So it is very sensual photography. It's very feminine, or like my daughter likes to say, hyper feminine. But I think it's a great celebration of womanhood.
Mm-hmm. And for me, I know with my own personal experience, it was learning to really and truly love who I am, who I see in the mirror, who I see in, um, in my skin. It was a very transformational. I can't even bring the words
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
experience because it didn't matter what size you were; they made you look beautiful.
It's like they captured the essence of you
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
we are all beautiful in our own right,
Right.
regardless of what society standards are. But I think that giving ourselves that opportunity to push through the stigma of, oh, nude photography, is it like hustler, like playboy, like dirty, you're dirty, all those words, those terrible deviancy. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's self-love.
Yes, it is. So let's start off our conversation with what does it really mean? What does a relationship with your body look like?
That's a really good question. What does your
Mm-hmm.
relationship with your body look like? I know when I was younger, I didn't even look at it. I was like, I just got to dress it nice. I never thought about looking at myself. And the way I was raised too, I was raised in a convent, so you don't really you're not allowed to. That
Mm-hmm.
kind of self-expression doesn't happen. And then I think in my 30s I was more comfortable with who I was. And then now in my 40s, I really love myself. Like I really love myself. Like it doesn't matter if I've got one nipple going down here and the other one going up, or I have them going this way. All of that doesn't matter. All of that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. We're healthy. Our body parts are healthy, and we're beautiful.
Right. That's so true. Really, really, really true. I think for me, um, when I turned 40, it was like a whole new. I went on a big trip for my birthday with my group of friends, came back, and I had like a down moment.
Mm.
And then that down moment led to me really opening my eyes to a lot of things. A
Mhm.
lot of things that I needed to change. I needed a lot of things that I needed to start doing. A lot of things that I needed to really focus on me.
Yeah.
And it was at 40 that I did those pictures. And that's it, like got me on the train, and the train hasn't stopped.
Oh, that's
Because I've
good.
learned, yeah, because
That's
I've
really
learned to,
good.
yeah. And I'm a person for myself, like I have eczema, right? And it shows up in all these different places. I have outbreaks every so often. My legs, so I won't wear shorts. Um, but when I took those pictures, I learned, and I was at my biggest when I took those pictures. I was like, I
Mhm.
think I was 198 or something. I've never been that size. Yeah. And in those pictures, you can't tell. This is what they do. This is the magic of what they do. You couldn't tell
Oh,
that I was at like my biggest then. Um, and my eczema was like flaring up, but it
they were able
was,
to like Photoshop the eczema out, no? If
you
there
don't
was
even
like a
see it.
flare, you
I
don't
mean,
see
they
it.
did Photoshop, but
Perfect.
it's all about, for me, it was the positions they put you in.
Yes, and the lighting.
Yeah,
Because the lighting can like take some of those odd parts out
right.
just
Yes,
with light.
with light. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it's a day to one learn. I did it by myself. My friends didn't know I did it until I shared, and I like doing this podcast episode. Now everybody's gonna know I did it because nobody knows I did it. Only a few people because I haven't shared the pictures. So it's
I'm the
yeah.
same. It's such a personal journey, though. I mean, the fact that we want to share it today is a gift. And if
Yes.
people want to take it as something else, well, that's a them problem because that's just how they see it. But we are offering you our own personal, confidential lives. We are opening it up with courage and love to share with everyone so that whoever's on that cusp of celebration, go for it.
Yeah, do it.
Go for
Do
it.
it. We did it. You need to do it. And I'm going to tell you, I personally think it's an experience all women should have.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like, just like, you know, it's like almost like a sparkle or something comes over you. I don't know what it is. Like the whole experience is like a whole, and I was nervous, but it was like a whole, like you just transform. I don't know what it does to you inside, but it just transforms you. So with that being said, and all that transformation and us deciding to bite the bullet and stand in our power and do it, how do you surround yourself now with, like, what do you do to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who help you maintain that energy, like that positivity about yourself? And like, what do you do?
Well, with my family, because I was a single mom, I was able to raise my children understanding that their body is beautiful before I understood it for myself. So that my kids are good on that part. My husband has always been a man that has been very supportive to me loving myself. So in our family, it's okay. But when we have my extended family come over, this is what we hear. Because Latinos out there, this is how it goes. Ay, pero usted sí que está gorda. That means, oh, you're so fat. That's how they walk in. Or
to greet you?
yeah. I
Okay.
haven't seen you in so long. ¿Cómo está de gorda y linda? I haven't seen you so long. Look how fat and beautiful you are. That's one of those, undermining smacks in the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you'll also get, oh, you need to do something about your weight, Catalina. As a diabetic, you need to lose some more weight. Like, I know you've lost 130 pounds, but that's not enough. So I run into that a lot of body shaming, or, oh, you're too skinny. When I was thin, I was like, if I eat for you, how about you cook for me then? Because I'm eating for you because you're the one I have to please you, your eyes, what you want to see. So you move in, you pay for my food, and you cook for me. So that way I look the way you want me to look. How about that? Does that work?
Right.
And then they look at me like, oh, you're so rough. No, I'm not. You're rough. Those comments are unwarranted. They're shameful. And all that, I feel sometimes they can't get a grip on their own things, so they manifest it on someone else.
Yes.
So I have told a lot of my family members and cousins, if they tell me you're fat, I'll tell them I'm PHAT bitches. PHAT.
That's right. Yep. Okay. That's right.
So that's how I deal.
I love it.
How about you? Have you had that experience for friends or family?
So I'll share the nickname my family calls me is Dumps. Yeah. Or I remember somebody giving me a keychain that says, "You're not flat, you're just fluffy." Hmm. Um, and I wasn't always, I was a little chunky, but I don't know. I guess for me, I didn't know what, like, the standards of what people want you to look like, right? They just would make the comments, but I don't know what you want me to look like. This is what I look like.
I was born
Um,
this way.
yeah, this is who I am. And yes, I do fluctuate.
We all do. We
We oh,
all
yes.
fluctuate in weight.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15. Sometimes some people are 50-pound fluctuation marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't. I get the same greetings as well. You know, like it's but I think I've learned to just like bypass it.
Yeah.
I just learned to black it out. I'm like, I do all my little strategy for when people make negative comments because of the line of work that I do. I change people's comments into, "Oh, you love me," and I say it in my head, "Oh, I look sexy." Like, because otherwise, if I sit there and absorb people's negativity, um, it will start to eat at you, right? So
Oh, of course.
I have to figure it out how to flip it. I have to.
100%.
So that's what I do. So maybe, and that's only been over the last couple of years. So we were on the same journey together, I would say. But yeah,
Absolutely. I've even had, this is a little TMI, but my children, they have girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever they date, and then you meet their other person's parents.
Right.
And they think, oh, Colombian, she's Colombiana. They're imagining I look like Sofia Vergara or Shakira. Or listen, first of all, when I see them and they have that expectation, it just makes me, I think it's ridiculous, and it makes me laugh. And then at the same time, I pity them because I think to them, I know I sound like Mr. T, I pity the fool, but seriously, it's foolishness that they have in their own mind, that they've created these like rules that they've set for themselves, and now they're bound by them. That's a prison. And that's how I see it. I just like, I don't take it like it's a me problem.
Right. It's a them problem. Yes. Yeah, you keep that for yourself.
Yeah. It's true though.
Yeah. And it is real. We need to understand that when people make those statements or make inappropriate comments, it's a them problem.
100%.
Yeah. Leave it. You sit in your negativity. You sit where you need to be. Wow. So what do you do now? What do you love most about where you are right now in your life?
I'll be honest with you. I'd say about 15 years ago, I was ready to open up a bank account for all the surgeries I have to get done. The tummy tuck, the yummy mummy package. I've looked them all up. How much my BMI has to be at in order for me to get all that resculpting done.
Right.
I don't do that anymore.
Good.
I'm not of that mindset anymore. I am the way I am. I've been through what I've been through, and that's why I look the way I do. And if the person that's with me or my friends can't appreciate my journey with me, then they don't need to be with me.
That's right.
But now I'm gonna go back at this. I know I sound like a broken record. This is something I have learned to strategize with since I've started following Big Girl Interrupted. Since I started feeling that I wasn't alone with that one thought, maybe I am in the right and they're in the wrong. Having that validation with BGI has brought me to that consensus. It's
Beautiful.
okay for me to be me. It's okay.
That's right, girl. Love them curves.
Right?
Yep. Beautiful. How
How about
where
you?
am I? How
How
about
did you feel?
um oh, that's a big question. What do I love most? I love that I'm able to speak openly about these topics, about
Okay.
all topics pertaining to women. I love that I'm able to advocate for women to be able to speak up, not be ashamed. I'm excited about having more conversations. Um, I'm excited that I'm able to empower women. Um, I love that, when some people recognize me on the street, they'll be like, and ask me, are you for the person from Instagram? Or I get told, I like your videos, blah, blah, blah. I wish I can do that. You know, your videos make me keep going.
Oh,
Like,
that's
that's
good.
what I love,
Yes.
right? Right. That
Yes.
reconfirms that I'm doing the right thing. Because sometimes you get in your head and you feel like, oh, am I doing, like, is anybody getting it? Am I just talking to the world, like just talking to air? But I'm not, right? I'm not, and I know I'm not, and I'm knowing that people are seeing and they're
Reach
watching.
me. You found me.
That's right. I ain't going anywhere.
No. No.
So, um, yeah. So I love that. I love that, and I like and it brings so much joy, and it helps me understand joy to not just this level, but to this level, and I'm
Yeah.
ready to go to this level with it. So
Yes. Okay. I like that.
yeah.
I think that that's the hardest transition for us to make in our own mind. Do we accept ourselves? We don't
Mm.
need the added extra. Oh, nobody.
No, no, no. And nobody has the right to add. You never
Right?
ask them. If
Mm.
you want to add, you know how to add. You can figure it out. Come here, we'll help you add.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? But you don't.
Agreed.
If you never asked for the addition, nobody should be
Well,
providing it.
providing. Yeah,
No,
I agree. That's
no.
true.
So we're all about self-care. So what is a self-care body living your sexiness in your skin tip you have for people?
So I'm just gonna go through what I did for myself with my boudoir photography, so you guys
Beautiful.
can see the changes and the different types of stuff you can do. Mine is very simple
Okay.
because mine was more about body acceptance. So let's
Mm.
start there. So I got myself a fancy, nice satin picture frame. Oy, oy, oy. The pictures that you can take are simple. They're like they could be sexy and fun.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Yeah.
There's a glare. Sorry, guys. But we'll
There you
post
go.
these
You got it.
pictures up so you can see them without the
Yeah.
glare. So
Yeah.
you don't have to be naked. You don't have
Mhm.
to. If it's not your comfort zone, don't do that. No one
Right.
told you you had to. BGI's not telling you gotta get naked. Nope.
And I like that ours are two different types of boudoir pictures.
Yeah. This is another sexy
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
flattering. Sexy. Again, not naked.
No.
But then if you want naked, I can show you naked.
Oh, there you go. That's a sexy naked. You can't even tell that you're naked.
That's right. I wanted it to be very primal, very, very primal, so that
Mm.
I could show this is woman. This is me as a woman.
Right.
I'm not
Love
only
it.
a mother. I'm not only a wife. I'm not only, I'm a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
woman doesn't have to show all of her business if she doesn't want to, but she definitely can.
Right. Nice
And
and tasteful.
you could do it with tact and taste, or you
Mm-hmm.
can do it another way, whatever way you like. But here's another one that I thought is beautiful and something that I always dreamed of being a pinup girl.
Oh, I really like that one.
I always wanted to be a pinup girl.
What's a pinup girl?
So back in the day, when it was wartime, there was beautiful women that were pinup models, and they were like that. They're like sexy pictures, not showing everything, but pinup
Oh,
girls. So I always wanted to be a pinup girl. So that's that.
beautiful.
I have more, but you have to watch. Like, you have to watch us.
Yes,
The rest.
that's right.
And
Amazing. Yes, so we will be posting those pictures on our social media page. So make sure you follow us. And thank you for tuning in today's episode of the What's in Tip of Your Life show and podcast.